Lammy has confirmed that 91 prisoners... Do you know what? I'm going to play this to you. 91 prisoners since Labour came to power have been released by mistake. 3 are still at large, including an Albanian drug dealer who's been on the run for a year. This was Calamity Lammy with the poppy at the wrong angle yesterday in the Commons.
We understand that there are 3 mistakenly released prisoners currently lawfully at large. Their prison records show none of these are convicted sex offenders. I have been informed, Mr. Speaker, this afternoon that HMPPS are investigating a further case of a potential release in error on the 3rd of November who may still be at large.
May still be at large? Not sure. Brilliant. Vanessa Frake, former prison governor, a very good morning to you. I'm sorry, Vanessa, you and I know each other. You're laughing. You're much more balanced than me. He has to be the most incompetent idiot I have seen at the dispatch box in my 60 years. He doesn't even know, Vanessa Frake, whether they've escaped. 91? Come on. It's appalling.
Well, thank you for putting a smile on my face first thing this morning, Jeremy, for showing that. Look, the man is absolutely, completely clueless. You know, I watched him on Mastermind and that did it for me. But look, this government will just not get a grip of the prison service with him in charge. And, you know, if I was one of his advisors, I'd be going out the door pretty quick. Because
what is it about him that is... How does he not know, is my first question. But secondly, this man who pontificates, Deputy Prime Minister, 91 prisoners under Labour's jurisdiction have been released, Vanessa Frake, by mistake. Can you explain to me how the hell that happens?
Well, I mean, it's very difficult to explain how it happens. The fact that it has happened is what's the issue to me. I mean, I think, you know, David Lammy said, what, last week, that he was going to introduce this fantastic IT that was going to sort sentence calculations out, because at the moment, you know, it's still being done with pen and paper and a calculator by a human, and that's open to human error. But he says he's going to put, within weeks, IT in. He just does not know how the justice system works. That's not going to happen, I guarantee now. And this guy is just going from bad to worse. And honestly, when he was appointed Justice Secretary, my heart sank. What's worse, actually, is if something happens to Starmer and he takes the role of Prime Minister. That would do it for me. But look, I think his lack of knowledge of the prison estate, his lack of consultation with prison governors, his pontificating about nothing is ridiculous. And he's looking a laughing stock. But worse than that, he's making the prison service look a laughing stock. I
agree with that. And let's just, we haven't got an awful lot of time, but let's also, I mean, he was at pains to point out these weren't sex offenders. These are still serious criminals endangering the public, as Robert Jenrick said just now. That is a fact. The British public have a right to go, hold on a second, we're about to be taxed even more. And people who break the law, who might eventually be prosecuted, end up in jail and they can almost walk free. I mean, I don't know why Wandsworth's even got a front gate. I mean, literally, the public deserve more, don't they?
Oh, completely, absolutely. You know, the mantra, the prime statement of the prison service, Jeremy, is, you know, to keep in custody those sent by the courts to protect the public. And clearly, you know, this is failing and failing badly. You know, 91, we're not even up to March 26, so God knows what the final figure's going to be. But this guy has either got to go or he's got to get a grip. That's his choice. Personally, I think he's got to go.
I couldn't agree more. It's always lovely to have you on. Vanessa Frake, former prison governor at 10 to 8, talking about that astonishing. Calamity Lammy has confirmed that 91 prisoners were released by mistake in the last year. 3 are on the run. 1's a drug dealer, they think, but they're not sure. That's the world we live in at 10 to 8.